Miss Scott, do you need company?
Come on, I'll keep you entertained.
Get lost! I don't want you! Go away!
Miss Scott, you'd better cooperate.
You were the one who played dirty first, using such vile tricks against Miss Lydia.
My boss said no physical harm.
But you've got to pay the price and make it up to Miss Lydia.
Who sent you?
Of course, it is someone who truly cares about Miss Lydia.
Evelyn! Please help our family, okay? This is all your mom's hard work. Even if you hate me, you can't just stand by and watch our home get sold off.
Of course not.
I knew you were the most sensible one. All those years of love and care weren't wasted on you.
Lydia, you better pray. You don't end up in my hands!
Evelyn, did you really lose your memory?
I think I forgot a lot of things. Dad, according to what you said, I should have lost all memories from the past 3 years.
Do you remember Jonas Ford?
Jonas Ford? Who is that? It doesn't ring a bell.
He is your bodyguard. He has been with you for 3 years.
You trusted him deeply.
Eve, I got your favorite sweet skewer. Try it! I remember my mom only had one daughter. If your memory's that bad, you should get your brain checked. But if you wanted to make me allergic, you could have just said it.
I am sorry, Eve.
Miss Scott. Miss Lydia bought this sweet skewer, especially for you.
She just wanted to cheer you up and forgot about your allergy.
She didn't mean to.
And who the hell are you? Did I ask you to speak? Miss Scott, he is Jonas Ford.
Don't blame Eve. It is my fault. I shouldn't have come and upset her.
Miss Scott, I'll take my leave too.
Miss Scott, Mr. Ford seems pretty upset. Should we follow the usual routine and prepare a gift to apologize to him?
Since when do I need to apologize to a bodyguard?
Mr. Ford loves playing the piano, so you bought this piano from Ashton.
Drag it out and burn it. Staying up late obsessing over Lydia's photo. I must have been blind to ever like him. Well, he is kind of hot. Guess I am still a sucker for good looks.
What are they? Name them.
First, give me 50% of your shares. Those are my mom's. Second, Lydia always wanted a piano tutor. Jonas would be perfect. I'll give him to her.
Evelyn, you are not joking with me, are you?
Okay, I'll promise you.
You'll be married off in a week.
Miss Scott, I have no feelings for you. Why do you keep pushing?
I am just curious. How are you? Not embarrassed. I paid for everything you have on. I am burning what I paid for. Is there a problem? Besides, if you chose to be my bodyguard, you are my dog. You are just a demon dog. I'll treat you however I want. If you don't like it, you can quit.
And get lost.
My mistake, Miss Scott.
Since you know you are wrong, go to that famous bakery in Elwood and get me some desserts. I want it right now. I can't believe I was ever this stupid. Jonas, you are such a hopeless romantic. You'll take any humiliation just for Lydia.
Miss Scott, there was a crazy storm last night. Mr. Ford came back soaked to the bone.
Hearing this just made my day even better. This is the piece Mom wrote before she passed. Don't bother. I don't like things
that been used by others. It is gross.
Someone hold Jonas down. How dare he steal and learn my mom's compositions? Break his head.
Miss Scott, you are the one. Who made Mr. Ford learn all those pieces your mom left? He didn't steal anything.
Did you forget?
Eve, I know you blame me. So you're just making excuses to take it out on John. If you are angry, just take it out on me.
Fine. Since you are begging for punishment, I'll grant your wish. Kneel here. All dead.
Miss Lydia!
Are you sure you are coming with me?
Miss Scott, you once said I should always stay by your side.
Miss Lydia! Miss Lydia fainted!
Miss Scott, should we wait for Mr. Ford?
Let's go.
Evelyn, we celebrate your birthday every year, but 3 years ago, you ditched us for some guy. What brought us to your mind this year?
Seriously, I was really shocked when I got your call today. Where is your handsome bodyguard? It is my birthday today. Let's not talk about irrelevant people. Today is my day. Let's have cake first, then go shopping. Okay. Cut the cake. Make a wish.
Miss Scott, someone's here for you.
Eve, I didn't know today is your birthday. Come on, let's cut the cake.
Jin, Eve is so lucky to have a birthday like this.
I've never had one.
Hello, I am the Ford family's butler. I am here to deliver our sincerest wishes to Miss Scott. Wishing you the happiest birthday and many more joyful years to come. Miss, here is your gift.
This is weird. Today is Eve's birthday. Why would Mr. Ford send me a gift?
Obviously, because Mr. Ford knows. You are an extraordinary girl.
I don't want to see these decorations. Take them all down.
Eve just hit me.
Miss Scott, today is your birthday. Are you not celebrating?
So you do remember it is my birthday. Disgusting. Come on. Let's go somewhere else.
Eva, I just wanted to celebrate your birthday. I never meant to steal your spotlight. Please, just forgive me.
How could you be so cruel? Even if Lydia upset you, you shouldn't have drugged her and almost let those J-jars assault her.
When did I ever do that to her? So I am to blame for everything that goes wrong for her.
If it wasn't you, was it Lydia herself?
Fine, you won't admit it, huh?
I've got ways to make you talk.
Stop it! If you keep this up, it'll only hurt Miss Lydia's name.
Of course.
It is always about Lydia.
Anyone here? Hello?
Miss Scott, do you need company? Come on, I'll keep you entertained.
Get lost! I don't want you! Go away!
Miss Scott, you'd better cooperate.
You were the one who played dirty first, using such vile tricks against Miss Lydia.
My boss said no physical harm.
But you've got to pay the price and make it up to Miss Lydia.
Who sent you?
Of course, it is someone who truly cares about Miss Lydia.
Miss Scott, sorry, I am late. Let's go to the hospital.
Jonas, I never want to see you again. I am leaving. But I am taking you with me, Mom. Otherwise, no one would visit your grave.
Jonas, the abbot won't give the rosary bracelet to just anyone. Maybe we should forget about it. The fortune teller said, I'm in for a rough year, but I'll just be extra careful. Kneeling and bowing, step by step, must be tiring. Let's take a break.
As long as it brings you peace and a good life, I am willing to pay any price. These few steps are nothing.
Okay.
Miss Scott.
Evelyn, I told you. Whether it is your stuff or your man, if I want it, I am getting it. I should thank you for taking out my trash. Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to dispose of it. You and your bitchy mom make me sick. Everyone hates you. Why don't you just disappear? You should have died. Right along with her! Right along with her! Mom!
Lydia, you better pray. You don't end up in my hands!
I am here.
Everyone in Winston's elite circle will be at the annual pool party. Your flight to Halton is at 9 tonight. The shares are yours the moment you land. You are getting married soon.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay. Eve, you are really shameless. Things have already come to this, and you are still not leaving. Since you are so shameless, I might as well give you a little push. Look! Save me! John! Jonas! Help me!
Miss Scott, don't you remember? You forced me to teach you swimming 3 years ago. Cut the act.
But I've forgotten everything.
About Jonas from the past 3 years.
Why would I still remember?
His swimming lesson.
Evelyn said she can't swim. That is impossible. I personally taught her to swim for 3 years. Her skills are pro level. She fell in suddenly, but there is no way she drowned. And when I got out, someone had already saved her.
John, I am so scared. Can you take me back to my room first?
Evelyn is my employer. I must make sure she is safe. I got to check on her.
John, I feel really sick.
I am freezing.
Can you take me to my room first?
Miss Lydia, just wait a sec.
Hello. How is Evelyn?
from the Raven family took her! Lucky her.
Whatever. Just tell everyone.
She swam back on her own.
Jonas, if a man treats me really well and always gives me expensive gifts I love, why do you think that is?
Maybe he likes you.
Really? So the heir of the Ford family must like me then. Perfect!
Miss Lydia, I got this rosary bracelet for you. I want to protect you for life.
Thanks. Well, I am kind of tired today. You should go.
You are bleeding. This. I am sorry. I didn't even notice.
Years ago in that cave, Lydia even cut her wrist to feed me her blood when I was dying. She gave me whatever supplies we had. She is brave, beautiful, and kind. I must be overthinking.
Your hand. Sit down.
I am sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do this. It is just... After Mom passed away, no one's ever cooked noodles for me again. I guess I just miss it.
3 days from now, book the entire Raven Club. I am proposing to Miss Lydia. I can't wait any longer.
Mr. Ford, are you sure? Mr. Keith would never approve this marriage. He said, if you insist on marrying Miss Lydia, then don't come home.
You can tell my dad. When Miss Lydia saved me in that cave 7 years ago, I decided I'd marry no one but her.
Okay, Mr. Ford. I'll make the arrangements.
He treats me well enough.
And he is handsome.
But does he really think I'd be with some bodyguard?
He should know his place.
They may share the same surname, but their statuses
Are worlds apart.
Didn't Evelyn turn out fine? Why hasn't she texted me in days? Knowing her temper, and how obsessed she is with me, she'd rather ruin me than let me be with Lydia. The only explanation is that she must have done something to hurt Lydia. Miss Scott, you.
Jonas, listen. From now on, you are assigned to Lydia as her bodyguard and piano tutor. Your pay stays the same.
Mr. Scott, I think it is better if I remain with Evelyn.
What? You don't want to work for Lydia? I am assigning you to her. Because you are meticulous and always helping her.
No, Mr. Scott. I just don't want Miss Scott to misunderstand and blame Miss Lydia.
Don't worry. Evelyn requested this herself today. Even if she throws a fit later, she is in the wrong.
Okay. It'd be an honor to serve Miss Lydia. Evelyn, if you promise never to lay a hand on Lydia again, I'll reconsider what you asked me for.
Jonas, I like you. Will you be my boyfriend?
Evelyn, we're just employer and employee. I am taking a week off.
Think things through.
Evelyn, how do you be stubborn? Must you pick on Lydia?
The heir of the Ford family is going to propose to me. That is perfect. Glad I am not the one marrying that Halton cripple. Evelyn's the one marrying him. Right now, she is probably spending the night with that cripple. That is hilarious. Oh my, I kill to see her despair. I am not worried about her coming back. She was into that broke bodyguard. But after I pushed her down the stairs last time, she actually lost her memory. Oh, and that broke bodyguard is a total idiot. What makes them think I'd want him?
Mr. Ford! Where are you going? The proposal ceremony is about to start. They're waiting for you.
Cancel all of it.
Evelyn actually left. Tell me, what did the doctor say after Evelyn woke up?
The doctor said Miss Scott suffered brain trauma. The stress-induced damage caused memory loss.
Impossible. If she had amnesia, how could she remember everyone else? What kind of game is Evelyn playing?
Mr. Ford, ever since Miss Scott woke up, you were the only person she forgot. Didn't you know?
I am the only one she forgot. So she forgot me. And stopped loving me, right? That is why she is marrying someone else. Where's the notebook? Where is the notebook Evelyn wrote her confession in? So she really did forget me. That is why she could erase her love for me like it was nothing. Miss Lydia, please behave yourself.
John, I just found out. You are actually the heir of the Ford family. I only just learned the truth. All this time, I never knew you loved me this deeply. Honestly, I like you too. I just never said anything before. Because of Eve. Would
you still like me if I were just a bodyguard?
Of course! I never confess. Because I was scared you'd reject me. I never thought we were meant to be all along. Since we like each other, let's find the time to talk to our parents about getting married.
Let's discuss this later.
Sure.
Neil! Dad, I know you don't like Lydia, but I am marrying her, whether you approve or not. The news is already out. Years ago, I was in danger out in the wilderness, when a rescue team found me.
Lydia and I were trapped in a cave. My injuries were severe, and nerve compression left me, temporarily blind and immobile.
Everyone gave up on me except her.
I wouldn't be alive without her.
How could that be? How could it not be Lydia?
Lydia and Evelyn are half-sisters with different moms. Lydia grew up in another city with her homewrecker mom. When you had the accident, they weren't even in town.
I got separated from my savior at the hospital. All I knew was her last name. She is also Paul's daughter with his late wife. After recovering, I started digging. Everyone says the eldest daughter of the Scott family. Evelyn was arrogant and bossy, while the younger one, Lydia's sweet and kind. How could I have made a mistake and proposed to the wrong girl?
It is too late for regrets. Now, figure out how to call off the engagement with Lydia.
I am still marrying her. I deserve this. It is my karma.
What are you doing?
I'm going to see Evelyn. We can't mess with the Raven family.
Besides, don't you know? Our family's current situation. Many people are eyeing the head position now. Out of all my kids, you are the one most likely to take over. Are you throwing that away too?
I have to see her.
I thought Wyatt's and my wedding would be nothing but a formality. After all, this marriage was just a business deal. Plus, Lydia was their first choice for the bride. I never expected the wedding venue to be so lavish, packed with guests and full of life.
Sweetie, you must be Evelyn. Don't be nervous. You can just call me Susie.
Susie, is the Raven family always this extravagant?
Hardly, but marrying you is a big deal for our family. We had to do it right. I kept telling Wyatt to fetch you from Whiston sooner, but he kept making excuses. Luckily, he showed up in time to pull you out of that pool.
Wyatt seems kind of cold and distant, but at least he is polite. This was just a business deal anyway, now that his legs are recovered. He probably won't be in a rush to get married anymore. I might as well play along for now and get divorced later. Perfect.
Up next is the official ceremony. The bride and groom may now exchange rings.
Does Wyatt actually like me? No way. He's supposed to marry Lydia. Mr. Raven, I need to talk to you about something.
What is that? Thank you all for coming to our wedding. Hope you all have a great time.
Congrats, Mr. Raven. Your wife is absolutely stunning. You are one lucky man.
Yeah, exactly. We're all so envious, Mr. Raven.
Mr. Raven, this isn't urgent. Maybe we should first...
Wait.
Mr. Raven. Mr. Raven, I need to tell you something.
Can it wait a little longer?
There's one last tradition. Let's have our wedding.
I thought Jonas was crazy about you. Why did he leave? Wasn't he supposed to propose to you?
Dad, don't worry. Jonas is just my lapdog. He'll definitely marry me.
Hello, I am the Ford family's butler, Zeke Page.
See, told you John's obsessed with me. No way he ditched me. The news is already out. If he backs out now, it is going to embarrass the entire Ford family.
Good girl. Guess all the effort I put into you didn't go to waste. From now on, put in a good word for us. Before him. You'll benefit too if Scott Corp does well.
Miss Scott, if you are willing to marry Mr. Ford, here is a prenup. If you have no objection, please sign it.
When is Mr. Ford coming to get me?
Someone hold them down.
What are you doing? I am the future lady of the Ford family. You all have a death wish.
The lady... Did you even read the agreement? It is clearly stated in the agreement. If you marry into the Fords, you have to endure all the humiliation and suffering
that Miss Evelyn went through.
Let me go.
Prenuptial agreement.
Number. No way. He would never hurt me because of that beach. I want to see him. Doesn't he love me the most? Why would he turn against me for her?
Mr. Ford doesn't love you. He was only nice to you because he mistakenly thought you were his savior. But now the truth is out. Miss Evelyn Scott was the one who saved him. You are just an imposter. Besides, Mr. Ford already uncovered all the schemes you pulled against Miss Evelyn. He said, someone as malicious and fake as you deserves to pay the price. Fortunately, you signed the prenuptial agreement and became his wife. Now, it is even easier for him to deal with you. Go ahead. Bring Mrs. Ford home.
Dad! Dad! Don't you like me the most? Save me, Dad! I am begging you!
Mr. Scott, no need to rush. As your son-in-law, Mr. Ford prepared a special gift for you. A little reward for all the heartless things you've done. Enjoy it. Take her away.
Mr. Ford, bad news. News of the company's fraudulent accounting and tax evasion got leaked. And that is not all. Our confidential files and data have been sold off. Think of something fast.
Stop! Go away! Stop! Let me go! You wouldn't do this to me. You love me.
It has to be Mr. Keith. That is right, Mr. Keith.
Doesn't approve of us. It has to be him. John, where are you? No!
Mr. Ford, I told you to throw her in the sea. What is this? Why is she still here? Lydia, you tricked me into going after Evelyn. You humiliated her and tried ruining her reputation. I am going to make you pay for it all. But look on the bright side. You got what you wanted. You are my wife.
Amber, no! I was wrong. I know I was wrong now.
Divorce!
Let's get divorced!
Men! Take her away! To the sea!
Don't!
Evelyn, I am here.
This guy. Ever since we accidentally drank the wedding wine, I haven't had a chance to bring up divorce. It is like he can read my mind. He always interrupts me whenever I try to talk about it.
Evelyn.
Ah, that is enough. It is too much. I really can't eat anymore.
It is not too much. Girls these days are all about losing weight. Go on! Eat more. Eat more.
Ma, I want some too.
You... Blockhead!
Evelyn.
I heard your family's in trouble. Is the company going under? But Wyatt was planning to wire over $100 million. Is that enough?
We're going under. Who caused it?
The Fords. Do you not know about this?
Why are the Fords targeting the Scots? Is it because Mr. Keith won't accept the marriage between Lydia and Jonas?
Does it hurt? Looks like a slight burn. Hold on. I'll go get the first aid kit.
Evelyn, don't worry too much. The Fords may be tough, but the Ravens aren't pushovers.
Let me think. Actually, Lydia was supposed to marry you. Did you know?
Yeah, I know. I know.
So I wasn't the one you wanted to marry. Now that her and the Scots are in trouble, I won't blame you if you want to help.
You don't seem to be on good terms with her or the Scots.
Yeah, I hate her. It is like everyone around me is destined to fall for Lydia. She wasn't wrong. If she wanted everything and everyone in my life, she could take them all.
If you don't like them, they must have done something wrong.
I won't help. I only had my mom talk to you because they're your family. I thought you would reject them because of us.
I am sorry.
Isn't Lydia the one you wanted to marry?
Evelyn!
What makes you think Lydia was the one I wanted to marry?
What makes you think?
Lydia was the one I wanted to marry.
Vince, Lydia isn't the one you want to marry, then you don't have to care about the Scots. His body. Not bad.
What are you doing?
Who is this dude?
Get him out.
Mr. Raven.
This is Mr. Jonas Ford.
Ah. So it is you. Why are you bothering me when I am with my wife?
What are you after? Come outside. We need to talk.
Wyatt, I think this person has a problem. He keeps bossing me around. What should I do? I think this person has a problem. He keeps bossing me around. What should I do?
Beat him up, kick him out.
But he is a Ford.
If he made you mad, then who he is doesn't matter.
Jonas. At the banquet today, someone got handsy with me and wanted to marry me, but I didn't say yes. The one I want to marry hasn't said yes yet.
I won't marry you, nor will I love you.
Jonas! Can you come out? I won't do that again. Please don't hate me.
Give it up.
Even if I end up alone, I still won't marry you.
As you wish. If you won't marry me, then I'll stay single. I can't stand being touched by others. I'll be waiting for you.
Miss Scott, you chose me to be your bodyguard. I am no rich heir. I am just someone with the same name.
I came here to tell you that I haven't forgotten the promise. I said I'd stay by your side and protect you for life unless I die. Mrs. Scott, please don't make me go.
But you broke your promise. You abandoned me for Lydia. Do you remember that day? The day you drugged me and locked me in with that man.
He assaulted me.
The only reason I endured it was so that one day I could do the same to you. What? Are you still not done playing bodyguard?
Still remember all those things.
It is not important anymore. I don't care if you are my bodyguard or the heir of the Fords. I regret ever falling for someone like you. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. I should thank you for going after the Scots. Jonas, whatever your reason was, I'd advise you not to waste your time on me. Go back to your sweet, innocent Lydia. Because I'll be coming for her next. And you know me. I don't hold back. I am ruthless. She won't survive it.
Get him out!
Can you accept it? This is who I am. Vicious. Ruthless.
I pinched your hand. Didn't it hurt?
Don't you think I am cruel?
Not at all. If it were me, I'd be way more brutal. Evelyn, it means we're a perfect match. Don't hold back. You kill. I burn. We're married after all. Anyone you hate doesn't deserve to live.
So this is what sets liking, and not liking someone apart.
Mrs. Raven said she doesn't want to see you.
You are fired.
Get lost!
Mrs. Raven and Mr. Raven are pretty close.
Don't think no one knows what you are up to.
Look at yourself.
How could Mrs. Raven ever like you? He can't seriously believe being a pretty boy will land him a rich woman and make him successful, right?
Honestly, Mrs. Raven looks down on guys like him the most.
You!
That is nonsense.
Miss Scott loves me the most. Mr. Raven just came in second.
If she loved you, why'd she marry someone else? It is just your own wishful thinking!
Wishful thinking. I was so stupid.
I betrayed Evelyn's love.
Jonas!
Mrs. Raven. He is here every day, causing trouble. I just told him to stop fooling himself. But he insists he is your bodyguard. He even hit me, saying he wants to join the Ravens with you.
Miss Scott, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
I don't need more bodyguards. But I could use a dog. Interested?
As long as I can be by your side, I am willing to do anything.
I am going to a banquet later. But
I don't want you in my car.
if you are not there within 10 minutes, consider yourself fired.
Miss Scott.
Kneel.
Miss Scott, are you mad that I'm late?
I am not mad.
I am looking down on you, Jonas. Look at how pathetic you are right now.
You are right. I'll do anything if it'll make you feel better.
Have some.
Okay.
Don't you know she is allergic to alcohol? Evelyn, he doesn't even care about you. Why are you with him?
Truth is, I was never allergic to alcohol. The one who is allergic is Lydia. You say you love me, but you didn't even know.
There's no way. We've been to so many bars. You are obviously...
But I don't remember any of that. Most of the time, I was drinking alone, heartbroken in some bar. I guess. Every time we got to the bar, Lydia would find some excuse to call you away. You'd run off without hesitation, worried for her. These years, you'd gladly leave me behind. For you, protecting Lydia became a habit.
I am sorry. I was in the wrong. Please give me another chance.
Want some more?
Of course.
Down staring. I am sorry. I figured since we're married, it made more sense to come to you. And it is not just to provoke him, either. I'll get out of your way now.
I don't like what you said. You said it made more sense because we're married. If I weren't here today,
Would you have used another man to provoke Jonas?
I am busy. I'll be off. Jonas!
Hello? Is this 911?
Evelyn, it's okay. Don't worry. He is fine. The ambulance is coming.
I didn't expect to owe him a favor. I don't want this.
Evelyn, you don't. He owes you. Now that he has repaid you, you two are even. Let's go.
What do you know?
In order to protect Lydia, Jonas hid his identity to stay at the Scots. It was because he thought she saved his life. But the one who actually stayed by his side was you.
No wonder! Jonas felt so familiar and comforting the first time I saw him. I thought it was fate. How did you know?
You did forget. Jonas wasn't the only one trapped back then. I was there too. He was just lucky enough to be in the same cave as you. You knew there were others in trouble. You didn't know exactly where I was, but you still found a way to send the medical supplies and food. When the rescue team arrived, it was you who risked your life to guide them. And they found me barely hanging on. But before I could even thank you, you rushed off to help the others.
Then why didn't you tell me earlier?
At first, I just felt grateful. That is why I looked into your past, to repay you. But the more I got to know you, I realized I'd fallen for you. I never proposed because I knew your heart was with Jonas. And after the rescue, I was paralyzed. I didn't think I was good enough. I figured just staying by your side was enough. I never expected fate to bring you to me, even after we married. I didn't say anything, so you wouldn't think I married you out of duty. Evelyn, I married you because I truly wanted to.
I am tired. I want to rest first.
It is okay. I respect your decisions.
Jonas, this was your choice. I can't put all my bets on you. You know what I mean?
My dad may have cast me aside, but I can still make a comeback. I can give you a good life. Believe me, I really can.
I saw the footage. You could have pulled me away. But instead you pushed me aside and hurt yourself. Why'd you do that?
It was just instinct. I did it willingly. Not your fault.
3 years ago, when I picked you as my bodyguard, I didn't care at first. The moment I let you in, you threw yourself in front of that car to save me. Just that one act made me fall in love with you. I spent the next 3 years begging for your love. So this time, you did it to remind me of all that, didn't you?
So, you remember now. Evelyn, that is great. Give me another chance. I agreed to what you asked of me that day. I want to be with you. I won't let you down. Please, give me one more chance.
Did no one tell you? I remembered everything before I fell in. The past 3 years. Your sacrifices, protection, distance, and coldness. So now, do you understand?
So, it is not that you forgot. It is that you don't love me anymore.
Right.
Yes. I don't love you. I think you are disgusting. Look at you now. Do you really deserve me?
Evelyn. Evelyn!
He looks decent enough. Pretty good looking too. What happened? Probably a lunatic. Disgusting. We should stay away.
Evelyn gave this. I can't waste it.
Will you come back after dealing with the Scots?
I might travel after I am done. Let's talk when I get back. Okay.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
Are you sure about this? Don't regret it later.
You don't understand. She always longed for freedom. Love might have mattered to her once. But now, It is just a burden.
Evelyn! Please help our family, okay? This is all your mom's hard work. Even if you hate me, you can't just stand by and watch our home get sold off.
Of course not.
I knew you were the most sensible one. All those years of love and care weren't wasted on you.
Love and care.
You mean?
When you rushed to bring Lydia and her mom into our home before Mom was even buried. And forced me to give up everything. What do you mean? To focus on raising Lydia. You cut off all my living expenses and tuition in high school, leaving me to live off Mom's inheritance.
Evelyn, I was wrong. I am sorry. Evelyn, I am sorry. I shouldn't have gotten a mistress. I shouldn't have treated you badly. I am begging you, please, give me another chance to make it right.
Okay. I'll give you another chance. Get out of here before tonight.
By the way, I forgot to tell you. I've already bought this estate.
Fine, Evelyn. You think marrying into the Ravens makes you somebody? Let me tell you, I will always be your father regardless. You won't care for your own dad?
Of course not.
You'll never be able to get rid of me. Just like how I did with your pathetic mother.
I'll drain every last drop out of you.
Doctor, something happened at home. My dad had a breakdown and started rambling nonsense. I want to send him to a mental hospital. I am his daughter. Can I sign for him?
Of course. Miss Scott, please take a look at this. If everything looks good, you may sign it. No!
Evelyn! You freak! Sending your own father to a mental hospital! You deserve to die!
It is not me who deserves to. It is you. Let go! Evelyn, don't forget, I am also his daughter. If you have the right to sign, then I have the right to refuse.
Good girl. You respect me the most.
You're just protecting him to avoid being labeled as the homewrecker's daughter. And to keep your image as the Scott's daughter, right? I am the Scott's daughter. My mom is not a homewrecker. It was your mom who used her status to force her way between my parents.
Typical of a homewrecker's daughter. Can't change what is in your blood.
You are only here because something happened to Jonas. So they let you off. Jonas is a piece of trash. He ruined his leg for you. And lost his shot at being heir. Meanwhile, I landed the real heir of the Fords. Chris Ford. Evelyn, I get it. You married rich. And now you look down on us. You even want us out of your life. You can treat me like this, but he is your own father. How could you be so heartless?
I didn't think the infamous Miss Scott would be this cruel. They say Miss Scott is arrogant and overbearing. But I didn't think she'd go as far as sending her dad to a mental hospital. That is terrifying.
With news like this, it is bound to be tomorrow's headline.
Reporters, look at this. The Scotts are in trouble. And what does my daughter do? Instead of helping, she kicks us while we're down and wants to cut ties. Tell me, isn't that just heartless?
It is, okay?
Why are you here?
I was worried.
Why are you here?
I was worried.
Try it. I love this.
Young!
It is good.
Don't worry. I won't get upset so easily. I was the haughtiest person in wisdom back then.
I've seen your gentle side. You did what you did to protect yourself. Now I am here, so you can drop the guys. I've looked into the skulls for some time. Something's off about your mom's death.
Back then, Mom was already dead when I reached home. Dad said she died because she fell down the stairs, but I didn't buy it. Soon after that, he brought the homewrecker and Lydia home. Since then, I've learned to be strong, so I wouldn't appear vulnerable. The homewrecker died not long after that. And Dad gave Lydia all his love. I was jealous of her. She had people who loved her, while I had nothing.
So that was why you were head over heels for Jonas when he came into your life.
I was foolish, right?
No. You were not. You were just honest with your feelings. If Jonas hadn't mistaken Lydia for saving him.
There was no if.
Mr. Raven, these are the results of the investigation. The Fords announced that Chris would be the heir. With Lydia's interference, the Scots got back up with the Fords' help.
You investigated my family.
I did it because I wanted to know more about you. After knowing how much you hated the Scots, I had my men investigate them. The findings came as a surprise.
Mom's autopsy report.
Yes, Mrs. Raven. We got it from the hospital's archive. The fall caused her death, but she sustained other injuries, even before the fall.
Mom.
A servant was the only other witness. She left the day after the incident. However, we've located her.
That's awful.
The servant said your parents got into a huge fight. Your dad hit your mom and pushed her down the stairs.
I should have known. He brought back the homewrecker and Lydia shortly after Mom's death. He spared me no love. So he wouldn't have told the truth.
Should we let this be known? The gossip has subsided, but you'll still be affected. Paul's your dad, after all. That is a fact.
Let's wait for now.
Once we strike,
they'll never rise back up.
Chris, thanks for helping my family.
Lydia, you know my dad dislikes you. We can't make our relationship public, but I promise to marry you once I become the head of the family.
I get it. Chris, I'll wait for you.
With the funds and help from my family, Scott Corp stocks are now stable. Later on, I'll hand Scott Corp some projects. Your stocks will surely skyrocket. How do you plan to repay me by then?
I am the one at the helm at Scott Corp right now. Once we marry, Scott Corp will be yours too, won't it? I'll be waiting for the projects.
Lydia! If you hadn't escaped and recorded what happened, when Jonas was in my grasp, I wouldn't even associate myself with you.
Lydia, you said I'll become the president again when things get better. Are you breaking your promise?
Back then, things went south. When you were in charge, Scott Corp would have gone bankrupt. If I hadn't gotten help from the forts! Dad, I am sorry, but it is for the company's sake.
I treated you well. How could you betray me?
Relax! You still have some shares to your name. The yearly dividend can cover your expenses. Oh, your illegitimate son is now 18, isn't he? You promised him that he'll inherit Scott Corp. I don't want to end up losing everything. Evelyn is a living example of that.
You ungrateful brat! You lied!
You said the Fords would only help after I transfer my shares to you. You just wanted to have the company to yourself!
Security! Get him out of here! Don't let him enter the company without my permission!
Lydia, you ungrateful brat! I won't let you off!
Get him out of here! Make it known that Chris, the man who inherits Ford Corp, is in love with me and intends to propose to me. Rather than relying on men, I should just rely on myself to become rich.
Done staring.
Nope, never.
Since when have you gotten so good at flirting?
I was telling the truth. We're husband and wife. I have the right to stare at my wife. Don't.
What is this?
An invitation.
It is from the Scotts. Lydia is now the president of Scott Corp. She invited us.
She now has 30% of Scott Corp's shares. She is in charge now, and she has kicked Paul out of the company.
Gosh. She is truly sly. She seemed innocent at first, but now she is finally shown her true colors. She is way more deceitful than her mother.
Even if she expands her business, it is nothing compared to Ford Corp. Although, when did she hook up with Chris? I couldn't get any information on that. They didn't seem to know each other before this. However, Chris just became the Ford's heir. He won't go all out to help her with Scott Corp. If you wish, I can ruin Scott Corp in 3 days.
Mom poured her heart and soul into Scott Corp. The seniors at the company, Founded it with my mom. It mustn't collapse. I'll take it back from Lydia.
I'll have your back.
We'll take action, starting tonight.
Okay.
苏氏集团总裁庆功。
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Raven.
It is not every day we get to see you. We made the right choice coming here.
I am going to the restroom.
Evelyn, shouldn't you be afraid of leaving the house?
After what happened, you finally dropped your act.
I am now the president of Scott Corp. I'll become the head of the family. You won't achieve anything by dissing me.
Where is Paul?
Seems like you still won't let Dad go. When the banquet starts later, you'll announce that I am the new head of the family.
You'd better not cause trouble.
Once I become the head of the family,
He'll be yours to torment. He probably never expected you, his favorite daughter, to betray him. Even so, he deserved it.
well, I learned from you.
Lydia.
Evelyn, meet Chris, the heir of the Ford family. For now, he's working at Ford Corp as the vice president. He is way better than that, Jonas.
Pleased to meet you.
Miss Evelyn.
I've heard that you are a lone wolf. It seems that all that talk is true.
I heard the Fords don't favor you, and that you wouldn't have been the heir if it weren't for the incident involving Jonas.
Jonas, my jerk of a brother, betrayed the company for a woman. He doesn't deserve to be the heir. I joined the company at 18. Our shares have doubled since then. So, I deserve to be the heir more than anyone.
You truly aren't the favored one in your family, huh? Still, it has nothing to do with me.
I heard you were the reason Jonas lost his legs. Well, thank you for what you did. If it weren't for you, my dad wouldn't have trusted me so easily.
However,
Lydia dislikes you.
well then, I'll repay the deed sometime later.
Anyway, Evelyn never saw me as a sister. Jonas lost his legs to keep her safe. But in the end, she dumped him. That is just cruel.
Mr. Ford, I am sure you've met plenty of pretty women. What do you see in my cruel and cunning sister? Huh?
Lydia's the most courteous woman I've ever met. She told me you gave her a hard time. Starting today, I won't let you hurt her anymore. My family isn't fazed by the fact that you are Mrs. Raven.
Oh, really? Evelyn here is my wife. She can do whatever she wishes.
How come?
Why is it that Mr. Raven went from being disabled to completely healthy? He is even this good looking!
Mr. Raven, or can I call you Wyatt?
Previously, I was the one engaged to the Ravens.
My sister only wanted to marry into the Ravens because they're the richest in Houghton. So she asked our dad to switch us. If not,
I would have become your wife, Evelyn.
I told you, no matter if it is your stuff or your man,
I'll get it.
as long as I want it.
The Ravens chose a daughter of the Scots, not some homewrecker's daughter.
The reject is the real homewrecker. I am now the heir to Scott Corp.
You'd better watch how you speak. Whether or not you are the heir remains to be seen.
Miss Scott, with Ford Corp's investment, Scott Corp will surely rise up.
That is right. We can't wait to work with you.
Lydia will call the shots for the Scots in the future.
I am going to retire.
Welcome to Scott Corp's banquet. We've overcome all issues. Thanks to my daughter, Lydia.
She made it possible
for Scott Corp to work with Ford Corp. We'll reach an accord with Ford Corp for future projects and collaborations. Today, I have an important announcement.
I am stepping down as the president of Scott Corp.
And Lydia will take over as the new president. I believe that the company will prosper and flourish under her guidance.
I object.
Evelyn, you brat! How dare you show up? Have you no shame?
Paul, you are a murderer! Back then, you pushed Mom down the stairs, killed her for your mistress, and took her shares. You are not worthy of being a husband or father.
That is nonsense! Security, get her out of here!
Today, I want you to go to jail, and I'll take Mom's shares back.
Eve, you wanted to send Dad to the mental hospital, and now you accuse him of killing your biological mother. What have we done to you? Why are you doing this to us?
I never expected Miss Evelyn to be this horrid.
I was told that she was arrogant and conceited, with the Raven family backing her up. She's even more unreasonable now.
Maybe she is telling the truth. After her mom died, the homewrecker moved into their house. There is something off about it.
Lydia, stop this nonsense. Paul and the others believed you back then. But now, I have someone to depend on. I wonder if you'll take Paul's side after this. Dad! You are a murderer!
He pushed his wife down the stairs back then!
It was the hottest topic back then.
Scott Corp had just gotten back up. But she dropped this bomb on them. Even with the Ford's help, their stocks will plummet.
Lydia, help me. It is all slander. Trust me, Evelyn's framing me. Back then, I did it for you and your mom. Evelyn won't let you go. Huh? We're a family!
What? How am I supposed to help you? Neither Evelyn nor the Ford family. We'll let this slide. Do you want to drag our entire family down with you? You should blame yourself. You didn't do a clean job, or they wouldn't have gotten any proof after so long.
Lydia, you butch. I shouldn't have mistreated Evelyn because of you.
What a joke. Are you sure? Lydia is your biological daughter.
What did you say?
No, impossible! You plotted this, didn't you? This is fake. It must be!
I swear on my family's honor that this paternity test report is real.
You! Bitch! Your mom's also a bitch! You are the reason my wife is dead. And I'm mistreated, Evelyn! In the end, you are not even my child!
Look in the mirror! You philanderer! Stop blaming me for everything!
It is over.
The tables have turned! Mr. Scott raised another man's daughter!
Gosh, I feel a chill down my spine. I feel like taking a paternity test too.
If she is not his daughter, will she still become the president of Scout Corp?
Hey, I am Scott Group's president! You can't arrest me!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Evelyn! Don't be smug just yet. Listen up. You never beat me at anything in the past. In the future, you'll still be a loser! We'll see. Let's go.
Mom, I miss you so much. Lydia ruined your urn. And I lost most of your ashes. I spread what remained here. Can you hear me? I am powerful now. Those who hurt you have reaped what they sowed. Can you see it? Lydia's mom succumbed to her illness. Paul's behind bars now. The shares he transferred to Lydia were recovered. Mom, you'll have my back, right?
Evelyn.
That old man took back all the shares. Just because I am not his biological daughter. Chris, I want you to abduct Paul's bastard son. I want Paul to give back all his shares to me.
I am not a gangster.
I don't care. If you don't help me, I'll tell the world you embezzled Ford Corp's funds and acquired the company's shares through the secondary market.
Lydia, you are crazy! You can't threaten me with that. I am now the sole heir of my family. I won't lose the position, even if you tell everyone about what I did.
Whereas you'll
be as good as dead meat!
Chris, I am sorry. I was just too pissed just now. Evelyn, that bitch, bought Scott Corp shares when the stocks plummeted. The shareholders have her back now. I just can't stand it.
So what? Once I get my hands on Ford Corp, I'll return Scott Corp to you. By then, the Ravens wouldn't even be my match.
Your dad made you the president. This means that you'll gain full control of Ford Corp soon. Am I right? Heh! Chris, you are hurting me.
I have 15% of the shares in Ford Corp. It still isn't 30%. After adding my supporters' shares,
it is not enough.
Jonas doesn't contribute to the company. But Dad gave him 10% of shares.
Dad only gave me 5%.
Although I'll be inheriting the company.
It seems like he's just biased. What if Jonas recovers? Your dad might choose Jonas over you.
I won't let that happen. I am the only one who should be in charge. Soon, I'll acquire more shares than Dad's and Jonas's combined. By then, I'll become the head of the family.
You still can't forget Evelyn.
She has returned to Whiston
To take Scott Corp back.
She sent Paul behind the bars. According to the rules, his shares were automatically revoked. She's gotten support from the shareholders and can get a hold of his shares.
Transfer all my assets to her. She deserves it.
Thanks for having my back.
Are you sure you want someone as ungrateful and cruel as her to manage the company? She sent her dad to jail!
Lydia, you aren't part of the company. Why are you here?
Listen up! He is Chris Ford, the president of Ford Corp. Surely you don't want to go up against him, right?
Lydia, what do you want?
The Fords are the richest in Whiston. I am his fiancée. You should take my side and make me the president if you don't want your shares to lose their value. And of course, I'll make sure you all get something out of this too.
My family is powerful in Whiston. I only have one request. That is to sell Paul's shares to Lydia.
The Fords aren't easy to deal with.
Yeah. If we stand our ground, Scott Corp might go bankrupt.
Lydia, you are not a part of my family. How dare you try to buy the shares?
So what if you are Paul's biological daughter? I told you, I always get whatever I want from you.
Evelyn will have the Ravens' support. Don't bother with the Fords.
Think it through. Here in Whiston, the Ravens are no match for my family.
Miss Evelyn, we're sorry. But we have to give in to Miss Lydia's request.
Sorry, Miss Evelyn.
Poor Eve. You'll never be able to beat me.
Don't worry. We can just forcibly buy the company up. We aren't afraid of them.
Jonas, why are you here?
I am here to see
just how conceited of a person you are.
Enough of this.
You are going home with me.
Jonas, I have full control over Fort Corp now. Even Dad can't order me around.
Look at these. For the past few years, you abused your power, bribed embezzled funds, and dodged taxes. With these, you could be in prison for life.
Jonas, I was wrong. Don't take me to prison.
Jonas! That will decide your punishment. Let's head home.
Lydia, you made my life miserable. All these years, you even broken my mom's ear. How will you pay for your actions? Eve, I was wrong. I'll get out of your sight.
Jonas taught you a lesson.
And I thought we had settled our debts. Still, you didn't change for years. You've embezzled funds. You'll pay them back. And get lost after that. No! I'll lose everything! No! Silly. Let's go home.
Let's go.